fire going for us, please? It's a little bit, a little chilly in here right now.
What?
Just get the fire, just let's stoke the fire a little bit. Let's get it going. Samuel, come in, let's read a little bit. Let's just, come please, sit here. I'm gonna read you a story. It was uncommonly hot that night in September when Tyson Enfield asked Catherine Owen to marry him. It was a pity he hadn't waited another week. By then, the weather would have broken, and it would have been 20 years to the day since she'd fallen in love with him. But Ty had never had much respect for the proprieties of time. His 7 o'clock telephone call on that hot September morning reminded Kate of that. As if she needed to be reminded of anything about Tyson Enfield. I've got your measuring tape. You probably have my Allen key set.
What, you guys went through towels for, like, all kinds of towels in your hotel room.
My room?
Yeah. Like, every towel was used. It was ridiculous.
Is this towel time? Is this towel talk time? Does this look like towel talk time?
Take his bike. Go ride that. Into the woods.
Oh my gosh.
That's a big bike.
Oh my god. Hey, easy on those gears. No wonder you have back problems, man. You're leaned out like a freaking roadie.
He's out of here. He's out of here. He's riding home.
Of course he's got back problems. His back is like a big seat. The seat is going, the seat's like pointed towards Mars. Yeah. Look at this thing. It's like, hey, Mars, beep, 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 beep. Dude, what the hell is this?
Fresh, man. Come on.
Those are freshies.
Oh, you have two guys.
God. So I love it. And so then the question that I was talking to Hopper about is that if you have this on and you're coming down this straight and you got 15 miles an hour wind in your face and you're going 15 miles an hour, is that a virtual 30 then?
I don't know. That one I don't know.
Has to be, right?
I would think so, yeah. I don't know if it's edition 1515, but I think it's definitely.
Well, it has to be though.
Right.
Because if you're in the tunnel and you got 20 miles an hour, right, and you're standing still.
Still, that's 20.
And then you take 15 and you're going 15. It's got to be pretty. It's got to be pretty good. Right. It might not be exactly that.
We can Wikipedia it.
You just asked the guys that you asked like the $80 zillion technicians that you guys have over at Gyros.
Yeah.
But I think that.
So how fast are you going in the straights here?
What do you think, Tom?
Probably 20 to 25, like full gas.
Down this straight, yeah. I bet you're going 20, yeah, for sure. Definitely 20 at least.
Yeah.
The minimum.
On the front, we're getting on the front right now. Up in his second heel, Martin is there, Spin is there. There it is there. McNicholas is on fire. Savon has made the catch. Savon has made the catch. Then comes Jesse. Come on, old man. Free farm, yeah! Free farm, yeah! Get Jesse! Get him, Jesse! Woo! Yeah! Come on, Timmy! Come on, come on!
first things I'm going to notice is blood on the handlebars. I'm sure there's a story about that. But first of all, first question, after a big congratulations for a great win here in Gloucester, day number 1. First question I got to ask you, we announced the start, you came up the hill, everybody's going, where's Jeremy Powers?
Yeah, I was actually looking at the official that was in front of us, and they called it from the back, New England style, and I got a little caught out. I don't know, I was a couple seconds off getting in my pedal, and
we've got Jeremy Powers right here.
DJ's worst nightmare.
It's the DJ's worst nightmare, indeed, right now. Jeremy Powers, our winner. Tell us about a bit of difficulty at the start.
Yeah, just typical New England style. The guy called it from the back, and I was looking at the official in the front, and yeah, I just missed my pedal, and that was 3, 4, 5 seconds. And on this course, it's so fast and narrow. I just got caught up in traffic, and you know, I just couldn't make it through, and so it took me about 2 laps to get there. And I tried to stay calm and make sure that you know, these guys didn't get too much time, because Tim and Ryan were on great days today, and I just, you know, had to slowly and cautiously make my way out.
All 3 of us were together, and I put a pretty big dig in, and then Jeremy kind of countered, was riding fast, made a little gap on Tim, and then Jeremy just kind of stuffed it down along the seawall there, and that's how he kind of messed his hand up, and that's how he got a gap, you know, and I just kept riding pretty steady tempo, and he bridged back up to me, and we're just riding together, you know, and then flatted, and he got away, and I couldn't chase him back in those last 2 laps, so he was riding really strong today, so it was good to see.
Woo! Thank you! Top honors today.
Well, I was hanging out with you and I was like, oh, this is a good spot to be in. And then someone hit my rear brake. You know that time at Nationals? Rear brake, I was like, ah! Happened to me.
Just like the shapes they throw.
Oh, that's cool.
So I was in like 45th place and I made my way back up to like 90.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's one of those times where I wanted to quit and then I did.
That's strong. What do we never do?
We never quit. We never quit, no matter what.
Never quit.
Yeah.
Never quit.
It was a bad race, but
yeah, you could get jabbed in the face. Have you ever seen those box matches where you're like, man, that guy's just getting beat, but he never goes on the ground, so they have to call it. You're like, I always got a lot more respect for that guy than the guy that's like down, just like, whoa,
I give up.
Yard sale.
Yeah.
No, I found out though, after all these cross weekends, I was riding my bike on Monday, and I looked at my power tip, I was doing 100 watts. And I was like, I can't do any more than this right now, I'm smoked. And I was like, wow, I feel bad all those times I attacked Powers after he did race weekends. Like when you actually race and do good.
I remember telling you that.
Yeah, I remember that. And I actually tweeted it because I felt bad about it. Like, man, I'm attacking Powers right now after he raced. What a
I think I even said to you one time, I was like, hey, you know, if when you start racing a lot, you'll get this. That Mondays are easy days. You're like, what? What? Yeah, let's just do this thing.
There was none of that.
I was like, Anthony, what do you bike like? Let's ride next to each other.
I still do that though. Like I've been smooth on the rollers, but for some reason whenever I go hard, it's just like, it's like an ace fest. Like I gotta like just smash my bike.
Anyways, I don't know what this thing does, but my buddy Phil Guyman makes these. They're awesome. Podium legs. The best was when Huff and I did a unexpected 11-hour trip from Tulsa to Madison or somewhere. All of a sudden, Danny was like, "Hey guys, not gonna be there. You're gonna need to drive the car back." Me and Huff looked at each other and went, "We're gonna drive the car where?" So we had to drive it all the way up to it was Minneapolis or something like that. So me and Huff are in the team car. So I look at him and I'm like, "Well, I got the podium legs." And he's like, "I know what to do." So we get a power inverter from Bill over at Challenge, the guy that Bill from Challenge Tires. He puts us up. He gives us the power inverter, and me and Huff take turns driving an hour each, and then the other person has the podium legs on during the drive. Dude, it helped so much. Like if you could have these in like on the airplane, like going to Europe, completely neutral. Like you would have no problem, but just yeah. Anyway. Crying in the night. Jeff, first it's the cottage, now it's the fan tour. Guys, I'm not signing any more autographs. I'm just not.
There's no stickers, there's no cars, I'm not doing it. Just keep walking. Jeff, man, he thinks everything's for the fans. What, did you do this?
No.
You thought it was fine? Like, hey, just everybody. Hey, man, behind the barriers over at the spruces. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Do something with yourself. Go on. Sometimes you gotta put your foot down. Let's read some more books. Someone out there fishing. Somebody out there doing that fishing there, guy. They live a harder life than we do here, Sam. I'm not going out there. Look at that poor pole. I seriously cannot believe there's someone fishing out there right now. It's like 50, 45 degrees and raining. Out there catching them fish. Probably grabbing them lobster pots there, guy. Lobsters in Gloucester. Let's go down to Boston. See Clinton Sparks. It smells like old person's house here. It smells like potpourri. Em, did you just spray potpourri? No, it's in there. Muffy, did you put out the fire with the ashes? Muffy, pull the car up. Yeah, that's gonna blow out of here by 3 for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hey, call up there. We've been waiting for that stuff. Chicken, just delicious. Yeah, the beef.
And what about the beef burger?
Yeah, that's what's up. The beef baggers. Love the beef baggers. Sorry, had to make funny. It's fine. It's gonna be. Yeah, we're gonna be. It is a cut there, but that's it. You haven't been formally introduced to Behind the Barriers, so we should try to do that. Well, let's do a formal introduction. Behind the Barriers, Gabriella Day from the UK.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So let's find out about it. How old are you? Where'd you grow up?
27, and I'm from Lincolnshire.
Lincolnshire?
Yeah.
What's the most exotic place you've ever raced your bike?
Italy. That's as exotic as it gets.
Okay.
Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Italy. What's your favorite place to race or ride?
Yeah. US. I love it.
Ah,
Yeah.
That's because we have big coffees.
Yeah.
Delicious,
Everything's
tasty.
big here.
Yeah.
Everything.
Cookies.
Yeah.
We don't do like the little cups of coffee. We just like superset. Let me just get a triple large. That's what I was gonna get anyways.
I can get small here, and it's large for me.
That's
It's
right.
size.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's funny because when I was in Belgium, I always liked to go to the UK as like I was living there for months. I was like, oh man, if I could just get to the UK and just get like a cookie and like a regular size coffee and speak some English, I'd be psyched.
Yeah.
So we have something in common there.
We do.
You like it, I liked it. It was like my little retreat,
Yeah.
and you like coming here because it's bigger.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. All right. What else? What else would you, if you had to tell me one thing that no one knows about you, what would you tell me?
I don't know.
It's a weird question.
It is a weird question. I used to be a florist. I used to do flower
Bam.
arranging.
Bam.
Yeah.
So I know a
I
couple.
love flowers, and when I get on the podium and I don't get flowers, I get upset.
I mean, and you
Yeah.
probably critique. You're probably like, I could have done such
Yeah.
a better job. I don't know why they use the violets here. I would have definitely not used that at this time of the year. These aren't popping. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Look out for her, Gabby Day, big time.
Yeah.
Second yesterday here at the first day of Gloucester, on the podium at the USGP, tearing up the World Cups, eating beef now.
Yes.
Show them the pipes.
You can feel it. You can't see it.
No heavy lube though, just like WD-40 or something.
Yeah.
Something real light.
Yeah.
Because the sand, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like none of the like thick stuff.
Yeah. Now WD-40 makes a sweet wet lube that we'll use. That'll be sweet.
Thin though. Usually
yeah. No, it's thin. Yeah.
Because usually wet lubes are typically like really
out there.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. It's nice and thin. I like it. That's what's up. You guys got it freaking control. Who did that?
Mrs. Jones.
God!
You see that one?
Yeah, I see it. How did I miss it? I can't do that to myself, man. I just can't. Not this year. Not like this. This is as far as I'm going. This is like me driving off the bridge right now. That's like I just straight up hugged myself. That's terrible, man. Why would you do that? That's not for us. Jones has got Tim on the budget, bud. Tim's taking cat. He's like, hey Tim, 100. I'll bring the bacon donuts. 200. I'll bring a whole slew of them.
We're just testing your proneness. See if you can resist. We went for a little different format on the rider cards this year. I grew up with professional athletes that I was a fan of when I grew up were baseball players, and so I found a place in Portland, Oregon to make actual baseball cards for the riders. Kind of fun. A little different than the Euro style card, which is a little bigger, but the other problem that I found with the Euro ones was you'd collect a bunch of them and they would never fit in your pocket. So these being traditional baseball card style.
Up to the top, roll around for announcement for your call. Up to the top, roll around for announcement for your call. Good.
Don't remember
Pants are on the thing if you want to get into those. Here, ladies and gentlemen, standing on the end.
Oh, did that Jaro go somewhere?
You're coming in hot about your possible
Right
soda
there.
disappearance.
Ah, yes, Hopper, is that my Doritos?
As a good sailor, good soda gone down.
Yeah?
Doing really great.
Did you start slurping on that?
No. No, I didn't. I just brought it here because they were gonna chuck it in the ocean.
We should put a note in that.
I just had a sip.
You know when I was in the Bahamas, I found a bottle with a note in it that was 12 years old.
What did it say? Go yourself.
God, Hopper.
Sorry.
Do it again. Say, what did it say?
What did it say?
Said
Goes back here.
that there's these two people, and they were happily, they'd just gotten married, and that they were on a yacht down, where was it?
I think you're making that up a little bit.
The British Virgin Islands. No.
They were in the BVIs
The BVIs.
on La Mer, some French boat name, Le Bateau.
La Bateau.
Le Bateau.
She's smarter than me, she remembers more. And then, literally, this was from like 2001, I think, the note. So it was over 10 years old. I found it washed up on a beach in like an old wine bottle with the cork stuck in it. I cracked the bottle open, dried the note out, we read it, shot this dude an email. He owns this crazy like bed and breakfast down in Texas. And he emailed me back, was like, dude, when you're in Texas, hit us up.
What? Come on.
I swear on my mother's life.
Wait, 12-year-old
note in a bottle.
Note, and it had an email address on it?
So when you're done with this,
come on.
Cork that thing up with a little bit of Victoria glue and huck that thing in the ocean. Put your number in there and tell somebody.
No, I'm gonna put your trading card in here.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I don't know your name.
Do you also know the fastest bird in the world is a swift? It flies over 200 miles an hour when it dives.